At a lavish party thrown by a billionaire, Kurt Vonnegut turned to his friend Joseph Heller, the author of Catch-22, and joked, "This guy probably made more money this week than your book will ever earn." Heller didn't miss a beat. "Maybe," he said, "but I have something he'll never have." Vonnegut raised an eyebrow. "Oh yeah? What's that?" Heller smiled. "The knowledge of what enough is. I have enough." This simple yet powerful response encapsulates a key Stoic teaching about contentment and knowing when enough is enough. The Stoics, especially figures like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, often reminded us that true happiness comes from within and not from external wealth or possessions. As Seneca said, "If you don't see what you have as enough, you'll never be happy, even if you ruled the world." Seneca frequently wrote about wealth and contentment. He believed that the pursuit of more, whether it's money, fame, or status, would never satisfy us if we don't appreciate what we already have. In his letters, he advised practicing voluntary discomfort, purposefully living without luxuries, to remind oneself how little is actually needed for happiness. This practice builds resilience and gratitude. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminded himself to be content with the present moment. He wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." His message is clear. If you're constantly focused on what you don't have or what you still want, you're never truly living in the present. The only moment we have control over is right now, and if we can find contentment here, we will always have enough. Epictetus often distinguished between things we can control, our thoughts and actions, and things we can't, external events, wealth, others' opinions. He taught that we should focus on what's within our power and view everything else as indifferent. By learning to detach from the need for external validation and material wealth, we can find a sense of enough within ourselves. For Epictetus, freedom comes when we're not controlled by the desire for more. Practice gratitude. Start by practicing gratitude daily. Take a moment each day to list 3 things you're thankful for. This simple habit shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant in your life. Try living with less for a period, even if it's just a day or two, whether it's fasting, limiting screen time, or avoiding luxuries. This helps you appreciate the comforts you take for granted and strengthens your resilience. Define what enough looks like for you in various areas of life: money, career goals, or personal achievements. This gives you a target that's grounded in reality rather than a moving goalpost. To truly understand the value of enough is to free yourself from the endless chase for more. As Heller pointed out, real wealth lies in knowing when you have enough. The Stoics remind us that our happiness doesn't depend on how much we possess, but on how we perceive what we already have. When we learn to appreciate the present moment and find contentment within ourselves, life becomes richer, without the need for constant accumulation. So take a step back, reflect, and ask yourself, do you know what enough is?